Hello, hello. I'm Noah from nowhere. It is Meat Week in 76. It is the start of it. I need to probably show you what's in the item shop shortly, or you probably already seen it. But I need to get my power armor and get to Meat Week, and I am going to do my little spiel now. So, streams take place every day. Hey, how are you doing? Every day, 3 p.m. or after 3 p.m. So it could be 4, 5, 6. If it's going to be like midnight, I won't be streaming at midnight. I put out a video every day, and speaking of videos, I am so sorry. I'm human, I make mistakes, and I forgot to upload yesterday's video. Well, I didn't forget, I uploaded it, and then YouTube canceled the upload, or it got interrupted, and I didn't re-queue it for uploading, from my knowledge, so it didn't get put out. But it got put out before the stream, so you can see it. And if you enjoyed today's stream, like and subscribe. Boy, this is good. Hello and welcome. I'm doing 76 because it is the Meat Week events. So there are the Prime Cuts events, and then there's actual Meat Week. Prime Cuts are good because you go to the Prime Cuts, and then you murder a bunch of animals, and you get a whole lot of meat, and you put it at the pot in Meat Week, and you get script and good materials, and there's a ton of rewards. Those fun items you can get for your camp, legendaries, murdering wildlife in mass is a ton of fun. And I think that's just it for Meat Week. It's just a good time just killing. Put down this. Meat Week is my favorite event. It is also my favorite event. I absolutely love Meat Week. I can never get enough of Meat Week. Weapons. Cremator. I have been, what's it called? Just like thinking a lot to myself about just like content and stuff. Like, it's weird planning out content. Not weird. It's, how do I describe it? There's 1,000 different things I want to do, and then there's things I want to make videos of, and then the streams. And I'm like, if I pick up a game, I'm like, do I want to make a stream of this, or do I want to make a video of this? And it's just one of those weird feelings of just wanting to do a cajillion different things. But you know what? It's okay, because if I just keep making videos, I'm eventually going to get to it all. These rad scorpions! What they do is dig underground. Just come up and fight me. Couldn't you try to have like a vote? I could. I've been working on the Discord too. It's coming along. It's just, it's one of those things to where it's like when I'm making and recording, I do it a lot whenever I have time, but also I have to like live my life too at the same time. And whenever I stream, I like to stream like in the middle of the day, you know, when like people like get out of work, get out of school type deal. And it's just one of those weird things where it's like, I love recording and I love streaming. It's really, I'm really weird. I'm having a moment where I'm losing words again. I lose words a lot, honestly. But there's just not enough time in the day to record, edit, stream, and do it all. There just isn't. I gotta turn up my game audio. They're like 1,000 miles away. I'm glad I stocked up on a butt ton of fuel. If I didn't stock up on a butt ton of fuel, I'd be in trouble with Meat Week. I really would, because I would be expending all this ammo. Content is everything. Try to enjoy life. Thank you. No, it's just one of those things where it's just like... I keep on thinking one of those things. That isn't the right words either. It's really weird growing a channel. It really is. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Do you have any games you would want to see on the channel? Boy, this is good. Any games you think would be fun? Anything you'd like to watch? Because I'm a big thing about... I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but I'm a big... The way I make content is like, I don't want to make content that I personally wouldn't want to watch. Like, I wouldn't put out 76 content if I didn't enjoy watching somebody else do 76 content. So on my YouTube, I'm like, I love looking up 76 content and seeing what other people do in just casual play. Or like some Fortnite clips, or like, you know, just like normal stuff. I finally got tired of sitting on my camp and raining death. So my camp needs to be a little closer to the woods. Oh, there we go. Finally getting some, not some people. Finally the creatures are finally crawling out of the woodwork. There we go. We got prime meat. If you're lucky, you can sometimes... No. I didn't make it in time. So I'd say if you're lucky, you can sometimes show up to the other prime meat event. And then get extra prime cuts. I love that Meat Week happens because you can get so much fuel, so much script, bullets, fiber optics. I don't need that. The explosive, Merv. A lot of fiber optic bundles, roach meat, waste antiseptic. Don't really need that. In some games, it's more enjoyable to play than to watch. 100% agreed. But I also like watching people personally. Like, I like to watch someone play and maybe talk sometimes because... What's it called? I don't like to... If I wanted to watch someone play a game in complete silence, I could play the game myself. But I feel like a lot of these gaming channels, a lot of people show up for the personality. And that's what I want to try and do. You know, have that personality, have that communication, that like extra something. You know, it's like the difference between a high school and a college essay. You know, a high school essay would just be like you just regurgitating facts, but like a college essay is like more. It's like you take the facts and you take it a step further and you inject your own thoughts and opinions and like a new viewpoint on the subject. I don't know why I'm checking the Atom Shop. I just kind of do it out of habit sometimes. But this is what's in the Atom Shop. Shotgun Wedding, Fairgrounds. They don't actually have the Meat Week bundles. Alien Events. I don't think there's really anything good in the shop. I mean, like, there could be other stuff that I can't see because I own a lot of stuff. I do like the Mr. and Mrs. Hot Dog icon. So funny. Oh, I'm getting beat up. Need to... I'm gonna go kill White Spring. There's a bunch of ghouls here, and I like killing all the ghouls. It's just nice extra XP. You know, when you're just trying to fill in the gaps between events. Today, I went to the dollar store, and I got this giant thing of Coke. It's not like a 2-liter, but it's just a very tall bottle. But, what's it called? I put it in the fridge to get cold, and it refuses to get cold because it's so much liquid. And I don't want to put it in the freezer, because if I put it in the freezer, it's going to explode. And it sucks, because I gotta wait for it to be cold. I mean, like, I don't have to wait for it to be cold to drink soda, but, like, I feel like drinking warm soda just isn't as rewarding or nice as drinking it cold. What else is very interesting? I have a few other interesting things I can think about. Interesting things. My brain's just like, no, Ray again. Like, it's allergy season, and my brain's like absolutely getting scrambled by pollen. Like, these plants have me borderline fever dreams. But the other day, there was like a wing barbecue competition. We went out. And then after that, we went to the mall with a few of my dudes, and we walked into the sporting goods store, and there was some dude yelling about him being a customer and him being right. And it got really... And then we saw some stuff getting tossed around, and we were like, holy crap. And then suddenly we just heard, he's like, you can't do that to me. And then we just heard a taser fire, and then this dude just a thud on the ground. And he's like, that's assault. You can't do that to me. And it was just really funny because we just walked into this store and there's this guy throwing a fit getting tased. And the security guard did not give a single F about anything. He was just so over it. Like, just the full expression on his face was like, yup, this is another day of me tasing people. And it's just weird that when you leave the house, it's just like weird stuff like that happens. People getting tased. Ugh. That's my story, though. That's my story of me leaving the house and me watching some dude get tased. I will probably tell it again because it was pretty funny. I don't know why I'm not being more enthusiastic about this. I mean, I feel like I should. Business, the customer isn't always right. That's true. But it was another thought after that happened. I like went to my friend. We were in like the checkout line. I'm like, hey, where do you think that guy went? I mean, like, obviously he ran out of the doors after he got tased because he didn't want a second helping of taser. But I'm like, that dude just like scampered off into the world, going to go be more of a nuisance to more stores. It's just like one of those things where it's just like, where do these people even come from? Just a weird thought. Can I activate this camp? Camp is activating. There we go. Yeah, turn some stuff in. Maybe pick up another fusion core. He went to a bar to drown his sorrows. Dude got tased and went off to get a double what's it called? Just a shot of liquor. Nah, he probably couldn't afford liquor. He's probably drinking cheap beer. I'm not sure where you live, but I live in America, and it's around that time of year to where the politicians are going crazy again. Because it's like, who's gonna be the new president? And it's just wild. Like, at this point, it's not even like a debate anymore. It's just like a clown show, and I'm all for it. I got my bucket of popcorn, and I'm waiting for the media circus to come in. And everyone around me is like, why do you find this so entertaining? Because I'm like, it's just... I find it ridiculous, personally. Like, obviously, like, whoever president's clearly gonna affect me because I live in this country. But at the same time, I'm like... Some of these people say one thing, and then they do something else, and then it's like, he said, and then we said... Just all this other, like, naysayer and, like, false information, and it's just, like... all this crap, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This is like some like middle school, high school girl drama. I'm like, this is like America, where I don't say America is running the world, but they spend the most on the military. And this is the person who gets the control of the nukes. Nowadays, debates, the presidents, you say the worst stuff about presidents and then associate it with the people who votes for them. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Honestly, you're nailing it. But it's just, yeah. It's just more of like, it feels more like a sporting event than I'm voting for the next president. Like, it feels like the Super Bowl, where we're rooting for one team versus the other, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't think this is how politics should work, but I don't really know politics that well, so... I'm just like... I'm away from it. I'm in my own little world half the time, I feel like. Especially during allergy season. Allergy season, I'm out. I can't operate as a human being during allergy season. Faster reload, greater hands. Ooh, but it's the robots. Do I want to go torch a bunch of robots? First I gotta get food. Purified water. Drink that. Prime cut? Oh, geez, the prime cut can expire? That is not good for me. I need that. Go to the prime cut. Where is this prime cut? Is it Cranberry Bog? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? In the mire? Ooh, it's in the mire. What time is it? It is 6 something. It's about 15 minutes after the first one. So I guess prime cuts happen every 15 minutes, give or take. Kind of hot, actually. There's an event every 15 minutes. I thought it was every 30 minutes. So I guess prime cuts happen every 15 minutes, and then we get... then we get meat week. We get the big old barbecue, then we turn in the script. Let me do this real quick. I gotta adjust my other view. Come on. Also, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for more people to show up. And I just realized I'm not in a public team, so I'm actually losing stat points. Like, I'm actively selling. Dance with this dude. Alright, we're gonna bust a fat move. Busting the fattest of moves. No move is fatter than this fat move. The fattest of moves. The largest of moves. Oh man, alright, now that's enough people. Isn't this event that had the tenderizer? It is. Is the tenderizer new or old? I can't remember. I saw a chart today and it looks old, but I'm pretty sure the tenderizer just feels so new. I'm thinking to myself because I didn't know it existed until today. I honestly didn't. I knew the pepper shaker dropped from this event and its mods, but not that the tenderizer existed. And hey, boy, this is good. If you have 76 and you play on PC, don't be shy. Come join me in game. Come hang out. I know in the past we had another guy that comes by every so often my 76 streams, and he showed me his base, brought me a cool chainsaw. So if you play on PC, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Drop on in and help me murder all these wonderful wildlife so we can put them on the grill. For it is Meat Week, and everybody loves Meat Week. God, I love Meat Week. It's nice XP. I don't have to like go out and like do a bunch of stuff. The only thing this drains is a lot of my bullets. Five prime meat. Meat week. I have Fallout 76 on all platforms and I play them every so often. That's good. It feels weird to have it on all platforms. You start somewhere, then someone was like, hey, come join us. And then you got like pulled around to like all the platforms. I know this game doesn't have crossplay or any form of crossplay, which sucks. Absolute horse piss. Oh, the other... If I can go over here, maybe I can get some extra prime cuts of meat. I can get some more prime meat. Or prime rib? Is it prime rib or is it prime meat? I'll check after. Come on, a little faster. Come on. More prime beast. I mean, crossplay ain't cheap. That is true. Crossplay is not cheap. Because if you're swapping between platforms, then that is absolutely wild to me. These rad scorpions. They just extend the time of these events by so much. It's so unnecessary. Gonna keep hosing him down. Fish kebab. Some stims. Wills. That's new. Try me. That's what I get. Alright. Where's the map? The train station right up the hill, but I'm gonna fast travel because screw walking. Who wants to walk when you can fast travel? Imagine all the evil you could commit if you had fast travel as a superpower. I feel like having fast travel as a superpower would be so overpowered. You could literally be the world's best drug trafficker. Immediately. The friendly super mutants are always some of the best NPCs. They 100% are. Every time. They are either dumb as a rock or as quick as a whip. Firebomb you.
Our view of the outside world has been once again tainted by pests. Anyone available should report to the designated
Oh, I want that. And it flew away faster than I could hit it. I thought I could get a free nuclear key card. But it's not always that easy to get free nuclear key cards. Alright, so I gotta drink tea, build anything in a shelter, go to 1 Gram's meat cook, kill human enemies. But that's only for today. Take a picture of a super mutant. That's easy. Clean workshops, cripple Mirelurks, harvest fungus. No, I'm not doing that. Scrap junk to produce fiber optics. That's a little weird, but that's okay. Kill humans. I'll keep that because I can complete that on one of the daily ops at some point. Build a floor or wall decoration in a shelter. You know, at some point, I gotta play Fallout 2 because I got some requests to play that at one point, and Fallout 2 is really weird. Not because it's really old, but just because it doesn't play like a first-person shooter like the others I've played. And there's also like a time element to it, so I gotta be quick. Gotta pick up my Nuka-Cola. Pick up some more fuel. Deposit the stuff I'm not using. I don't want to run out of gas mid-event. Fusion cells? No. I have a lot of gas. I'm trying to think of other friendly super mutants too in the back of my head. I know there's Lily, there's Strong in Fallout 4. I know there's Marcus. He was in New Vegas, and I think he was in 2 also. Fallout 1, 2 Tactics, the Brotherhood of Steel have a non-first person shooter aspect. Oh. Need to eat up all this candy. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Fallout Brotherhood of... Alright, Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, and Brotherhood of Steel all have the non-first person shooter aspect to it. Yeah, I'm not against it. Like, I could kind of vibe with that. But at the same time, I'm also slightly concerned because I feel like someone's gonna watch me walk in circles the entire stream. Because I'm dumb as shit. No, I'm wrong. Fallout Brotherhood and Steel had... Oh no. The Down with You. Graham's up there. Let me get cracking on the weekly real quick. Claim a workshop. We go down here and claim a workshop. I always feel weird, but also slightly guilty whenever I stream Fallout 76, because I feel like if I'm not shooting or doing action, I'm being really boring. You know, because there's slow points in 76, and that's just part of the game, because that's how survival games are. I only count Fallout 76 as survival, just because you have to make a base, get food, make your ammo. You know, stay stocked up. Stupid robot brains. Didn't stand a chance. Playing workshop. Alright, there's one workshop. There's... Which one do I want? That one's taken. That one's a pain to take. Here we go. Hemlock Holes. It's a really easy workshop. You just walk up, kill some ghouls, or scorched, whatever it is. You get a free workshop. Easy peasy. Quest, claim workshop of Hemlock Holes. Super easy. The easiest. Not be claimed. Let me read this correctly now. Has anyone played Fallout 76 with you besides that one person? I have a few friends that played with me, but no one from the stream has ever been like jumped in the stream and then joined me in game. There's been one guy that found me in-game, found out I was streaming, joined the stream, and then played with me, but he was already in-game, so I don't think he counts. Because he was already in the game. Because my one other friend was walking around and talking me up. Like a great dude. I didn't even ask him to talk me up either. I feel like I'd be really annoyed if I was playing 76, someone in area chat was like, hey, come to my stream. Watch me play the game you're playing right now. Which feels weird. But I know some people would be into that. Like, I felt like when I was like 12, I'd probably be into someone doing that and wanting to be in a video. Be kind of cool. But now I'm like older and I'm just like, that's kind of lame. How would anyone go about joining you? Honestly, if you want to join, I'm on PC. I'll just friend you on the game. And then you can just always join me, and it's super easy to join me in the future. Also, it's just nice because I'd rather have more people on the game. That's not necessarily on my side, but like just having people to like do stuff with in 76, because I feel like I played a lot of this game solo for a really long time. So if I have more people with me, I'm like, I can do like silos, I can do the nuclear bosses, Scorch Beast Queen, Earl, Ultrasight Titan, or whatever it's called. I need to get this last workshop. There's a workshop there. But there is a way to you jump on 76, you can search someone's name, and then you can send them a friend request, and I think you can join them too. You don't need to have them friended. Which I really do need to figure the more specifics about that, because I never really joined people. I never really thought about it. Probably put that in description too. Probably an easy way to join me in the future. You know, I'm still new to this, and there's a big learning curve I am finding out as time goes on. Not just in editing videos. Editing videos, oh man, that is a whole different animal that I tackle on a daily basis. Can I claim this? I can claim this now. Or if you want to drop me your name in 76, I'll send you the friend request. Like, add friend. Yeah, right here. Like, I can go down here. Friend request received. Ooh. I'm going to assume that's you. Alright, so one of these. Which one of these is you? I already added you. Awesome. Alright, I want to add you back. I need to figure out which one's you. Because one of these will be like, someone just added you. Or sending you a request or something. Some of these are just low levels that just like send this to everybody, so I gotta figure out which one's you. Are you Dallas person? I feel like you're Dallas person. Hello, Sias. I'm on 76. I'm enjoying the first day of Meat Week. I'm also trying to separate Breton. Alright. A friend invite. There we go. Thank you very much. Now whenever I'm streaming, you just jump in. Prime Cuts event. Alright, so I guess it is almost like every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes for events, actually pretty good. Well, I like this Prime Cuts right here. Right by the top of the world. Oh, I gotta put down my camp. I always like just standing on my camp. I need to get some of the stuff in that event. Yeah, this event always got good stuff. The pepper shaker, the tenderizer. You know what I'm really after? I'm after the blueprint of the little rib plush. Because there's a little like rib plush with a smiley face and little gloves on it, and I absolutely want it. And it's totally illogical to want something so ridiculous, but I want him. Just so he can be in all my camp builds. I want to put him on my bed. He's the perfect size. He's not oversized. He's not like colossal. And he's not one of those stupid bears that they keep on putting stupid hats on. You know the bears. Come on. Why is that sucking so bad? It's really hard not to use the cremator for everything, but this weapon is so ammo efficient, it's not even funny. At first, without all the mods, it's not that efficient, but like once you get the mods on, it's a monster. It's a monster of a weapon. And I don't have to like spend all my time crafting ammo all the time. So I do this weird thing during meat week to where I like to put my camp down in the middle of the event, because if you're standing on top of this platform, they can't get you. Like those mole rats, they can't get you. Rat scorpions can't get you because you have the high ground. You're like, I'm on a metal block 10 feet above them. Like this bear can run up to me and then that's all they can do. I can just aim down and incinerate it. That's all I gotta do. Ooh, here comes the honeybees. I feel like I should shoot these cows, but they're just kind of minding their own business. Just waddling along. Oh, they just murdered a hermit crab up there. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Adhesive. Some gold scrap. Do you always camp? What do you mean always camp? Like, I always try and have my camp down, if that's what you mean. Why am I taking Yaguai hides? But I always try and put my tent down for these events, just so people can jump up on top. And this one's a little bit nicer to new players because you got this little like front part you can try and hop up on. Do you always stay in one spot and don't move? Yeah, I do stay in one spot for a really long time, and the only reason I would move my spots is if that spot is already taken if I join a server. Like, I think when I first started playing, I was on top of a lead deposit for like half a year. Like, I didn't move from the lead deposit because I'm like, I always need lead to make bullets. And there's not much point in me moving unless I want to make an entirely different camp. Like if I have an idea and I'm like, I want to make a haunted house, I want to make like a cabin, I want to make a like Brotherhood of Steel like tower. I'm like, those are my reasons for moving my camp. More so than just like for shits and giggles. I know some people like to move their camps for just shits and giggles. Just because they're bored. Or they can't like stand being in one spot for too long. I'm very stubborn though when moving my camp. Like one of my camp locations, my like swamp cabin that I have, that's what I call it at least. There's anglers that spawn near it, and I refuse to move. Those anglers will not get me off that land. I love that land. I love my swamp cabin. It took me forever to get it all right because it's a prefab, but I got like a bunch of platforms merged into it, and it takes forever to do that, and I'm not repeating the process, and so I am just, what's the word, being stubborn as hell and not moving. Oh no, like, do you know when in Call of Duty where you stay in one place and you shoot anyone who comes by? 100% sometimes. If I'm like, if you're have a sniper rifle and you're across the map waiting for people to like poke their head out, I don't think that's camping. There's been a game or two where I've sat in a corner for like 6 minutes and waited for someone to come by. But then I realized that's really, really boring and I hate doing it, and so I don't really camp. So I guess to put it to yes or no, I'm going to say no, I don't camp. But I do get killed by campers a lot, and if I'm like playing and I go like 0 and 20 within like 2 minutes of playing the match, I'm going to stop running around and start having fun and start camping. You like to do that in Fallout 76? Standing in one spot and shooting? 100% yes. If I could stand in one spot and all the enemies come at me, or I know there's somewhere nearby, I would 100% just camp. Company tea machine. I'm getting some radiation from that, so I'm not going to keep drinking it. Food and drink weigh 30% less. Is there one to make it so it lasts longer? Here we go, salted goods. That's what I need for Meat Week. I need food in my inventory. It will spoil 30% slower. Screw Ricochet. I don't need Ricochet. Now, there's this one ghoul behind my camp that likes to just take pot shots at my house. And no matter what I put up for turrets, it never dies. So I always have to come back here sometimes and make it explode. Also, I just realized, Separate Brennan, you joined my squad. I know that's probably a super duper ooper super long late expression of you joining. But welcome, honestly. I need to... Do I want birthday cake? No, I don't. I don't need food. Plan for the wooden crate. I already know that. Fusion core is glowing meat. I'm gonna drop the glowing meat. Drop this roach meat. Prime cut. Day trippers. Rat away. I'm gonna keep the rat away. Take that off. Alright, so I'm actually burning through fuel on the Meat Week stuff, which is actually pretty awesome. Actually, no, it's not awesome to be burning through my ammo reserves. I'd rather be making ammo, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, I need a scrap item to get fiber optics. That is annoying weekly to do. But that's okay. Hope I can make bulk fiber optics. No, I can't. Can I make bulk bone? Like 2. Challenges weekly, fiber optics. Reroll that. Produce scrap silver. Alright. And also bulk plastic. I guess I gotta make another one of those. Alright. Bulk plastic. That's done. Where did I leave my power room? I think I left it out. Yep, I left it out here. Jump back in before it gets retrieved. Oh. I'm not sure if you guys ever have this problem, but if you guys ever just be sitting down for a really long time, your body gets super duper stiff, and then you move, and then it's like all your joints just pop. So that happens to me a lot. And it's like sometimes it hurts, and then sometimes it just kind of feels good. Kind of like cracking your knuckles, but it's like instead of your knuckles, it's just like half your torso. Let's check out this person's camp. Maybe he might have something good in his shop. Ooh, he's got the little wind turbine plane. I love that. I don't know how you get it though. I'm not sure if it's an Atom Shop thing or it was an old scoreboard. He has some Nuka-Cola. I might actually buy that. See what he has though. It's a bunch of event weapons, but that's not bad. Having just a few event weapons. I'll buy all his Nuka-Cola. I can turn those into nuke grenades. I gotta get out of there because the song's playing. YouTube is so annoying. I move while I'm sitting down so I don't just sit arms crossed around and you just sit there doing nothing. Wait, let me read that again. That doesn't make sense in my brain. I move while I'm sitting down so I just don't sit arms crossed around. Alright, so you're like fidgeting when you're moving. So you don't get super duper stiff. Yeah, I always try to do like these little motions while I'm sitting down, but I just think I'm just weird. Or it's just a thing of just about getting older. And I'm not like crazy old. I'm not like some 50-year-old dude sitting here playing Fallout. I am a young man vibing on the internet. What was I doing? Oh yeah, making grenades. So I may blow up the world a second time. Because the nukes blew it up the first time. Take a few frags. Wait, let me just go back to the grenade tab. And I have a few more Nuka grenades, which are always helpful. I'm gonna pick up some more fusion cores. So I can tell I'm gonna be burning through fusion cores for this meat week. And keep in mind, it's a double helping of meat week, so we're getting 2 weeks of meat. 2 whole weeks. No fusion core there. Not one there. Not one there. Yo, that sounds so weird out of context. 2 whole weeks of meat. It does sound weird. No fusion core there. Alright, I'm not going to bother checking the last location. Where is... Oh, wait, no, there's a... No, he's dead in there. What killed him? What do you do? OD'd on coal dust? I'll just take the fuel off his corpse. No, I don't want to invite him to his... I want to travel to him. I guess I can't travel to people who are on my... What's it called? Public team. Well, you made your camp down there. That's a pretty good camp location. Boy, this is good. I like the way you pick your camp locations. I know there's a lot of good camp locations down in... I gotta look at the map again. By the Vault-Tec and what is it? It's like Flatwood? Green. Actually, I want to go look at your camp. I bet you it's not the most impressive because you're only at level 30, and that's okay if it's just a platform with all your workbenches on it, or if it's just a wooden box. I don't judge too harshly. I only judge harshly if you're level 500 and you have all your workbenches just out. See, this is actually a lot better than what a lot of people have. Yeah, that's a lot better than what I've seen, like some level 300s, 100 have. The only thing you're missing is some lights and some generators. You know, I never put this down on my camp yet, but that is really cool how there's smoke coming out of his teeth. Well, time to go to the Grant Meats Cooks. Meat week, meat week, meat week. Ooh, someone's popping lunch boxes. Waiting for the cookout to begin.
Graham only need meat.
Oh, his armor looks cool.
Not meat too. Graham don't know why, but understands we cook good green things from ground then. If you
But now I have my priorities set.
Week, meat week, meat week. Ha 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 ha! Meat week. If humans have prime meat,
Cryolator plan? I'll buy a cryolator plan.
prizes when meat cook over. More meat, more prizes. Ha 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 ha! Graham give prizes if humans give Charlie the Moo Moo special greens too. Charlie love prizes.
Add prime meat.
Graham decide to meat cook
Add prime meat.
One
Add prime meat.
to nature. Graham learned.
15 script.
Fire don't play together. Humans need kill fire if it hurt grass. Bad fire.
I think there was... Didn't playing the drums also help Meat Week progress?
More meat to cook. Think about it.
Yeah, everyone's got their little stabbers out. I should say stabbers. Right? No, yeah, they're just stabbers. They're just going around stabbing small creatures, throwing them into the meat pot.
Fire. Graham, need wood. Got it? In case simple human confused. Go get wood. Feed fire.
Yeah, see, there's just a bunch of people up here turning these, rotisseries.
Of meat week.
I think playing the drums also helps progress the successful cookout being thrown bar. Just like how those people up there are all spinning meat.
Need meat. But humans eat not meat too. Graham don't know why. But understands we cook good green things from ground then. If humans can find.
I love that he has a shopping cart that you just fill with every woodland critter you can get your hands on around the barbecue. Possums, foxes, pheasants, everything.
Puny human arms can't turn meat long time. Need take break. Do something different. When arms get better, go back to meat. But no let meat sit long. Stop meat is burnt meat.
Is that a bunch of bloat flies on a stick over there? And a mile arc? Yeah, that's a whole ass Mirelurk just skewered.
This meat cook is big.
Oh,
Humans win meat week. Humans eat
one successful meat week.
prizes.
Meat week flag. Already know that.
This meat week have many good meat cooks. I'm very
Yeah, I
happy
think I already know that. We dance.
Humans need come back again. Next meat cook, even better.
I love the Mothman cultist outfit combined with the warrior helmet. I don't know what it is, but I just really like the black outfit and then the quick change to a white helmet. Alright, so power armor.
Ram's still happy and full from meat.
I like that once you reach a certain point in 76, no one's power armor looks the same, even though everyone's wearing the same set,
Ram
more or less.
meat week.
Like everyone just has different paint jobs on. What do I want to do?
Ram think
There's challenges.
even
Build anything in a shelter. Kill human enemies.
many meat cooks. Many chance.
Weekly shelter. Cripple Mirelurk limbs. I'll probably get the Mirelurk limbs done throughout Meat Week. Kill a human enemy. Zero out of 30.
Charlie.
Thank you. No, thank you for joining me on the stream today.
Oh, no worry. Oh, no moo-moo cook during this meat cook. Human. Go tell Charlie about what in meat cook.
I'm just gonna go back to my camp. I'm thinking maybe get some different equipment. Not equipment. Get the challenges done. I do gotta turn this XO1 leg. Because it just weighs a lot. Why did I even come back here if I just... Wait, is there anything for me to even turn in? No, there isn't. Wait, oh, yeah, I can scrap all three of these meat cleavers. Alright, train station. Rip this XO1 leg. Alright, that's scrapped. Rusty pick. Probably could have just gone to the rusty pick first, script there, then bought. But it's what you're gonna do. Hindsight is 2020. So I'm gonna buy some legendary modules. once this person's done buying theirs. 10. Another 10. That's 20 legendary modules. That's actually pretty hot. I messed up. Ooh. Alright, I just banged my hand on something. I will be back in a moment. BRB. Alright, I am back. So, you ever get those little bits of flesh on by your fingernails, and then you pull on them, and then it's just a long strand of flesh and just skin, and it just hurts because you just went to take off like this little piece of like dead skin, and then it wasn't dead. It was just one of those long strips of just skin that just keeps going along your finger if you keep pulling it. That's what I pulled on, and I had to go clip it real quick, and I just put a band-aid on it because it was bleeding, and now I'm good. And I got a Coke out of the freezer. Not the freezer. Refrigerator. You don't put Coke in the freezer. That's just ill-advised. And I didn't miss Prime Cut. Or I missed Prime Cut. I think I missed... Wait. No, I didn't. I was looking at the date, not the time. White Springs should still be cleared out. Dorn would clear out. I'll go clear out West Tech while I wait for Prime Cut to be available or going. You know what's a game I'm excited that's coming out in the future is Marvel Assault. It's the Overwatch clone. But it's with all the Marvel characters, but it's the Marvel characters based off their comic book version than the movie versions, which I think are way better. Because, you know, the comic book is the source of the movies. It's kind of like when people say the books were better than the movie. You know, like Lord of the Rings, or Harry Potter, or Percy Jackson. Or like any of the movies that are based off books. Yeah, it's like that. But I'm also not looking forward to... Actually, no. I hope the Overwatch people don't go to Marvel Assault. I hope they all stay on Overwatch. Because Overwatch players are so toxic for no reason. It's a wild. Would that not be... Oh, wait. That would not be OP. What is the context of... Would that not be OP? The delay, so when I say a lot of things really quickly. I really should slow down when I'm talking on stream. Would that not be OP? I'm still sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, are you saying the comic book versions of the characters are OP for Marvel Assault? Or is it some 76 thing? Putting liquid from the freezer? Just putting liquids in the freezer. My nuke grenades. Nuke grenades. Like the Marvel comic characters not be OP. No, it's not like they're going like full on like... What's the word? 1-for-1 for the characters, so it's not like Cosmic Spider-Man and like Grimhold Doctor Strange. It's just like normal, like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, normal Iron Man. It's just normal Hulk. I don't know what normal Hulk would be. It would be Banner and Hulk. Which they actually did. So you can play as Banner and Hulk in the game. Which I love. Unfortunately, the game got a lot of bad press recently because there was a piece of paper that some of the people had to sign to play the alpha, to which they couldn't say anything bad about the game, which is really weird. But it also ruined a lot of the good press the game would have gotten, because that got out, or they made people sign that piece of paper not saying, like, they couldn't bash the game. So if they played it and they thought it was the worst game ever made, they couldn't say anything about it, which is really weird. Crime Cuts is happening, and Line in the Sand. Crime Cuts. But yeah, it just sucks. All the good reviews are all being disregarded because they made that contract for some people. But a lot of the characters seem really fun and balanced. They would only do that because they want to go low effort. Yeah, 100%. Also, I can see why a contract like that would be made, because in my mind, if I'm trying to justify it like devil's advocate, I would do that if I knew, like, some of these people were notorious for just making bad reviews just to make bad reviews. Like, that's how they, like, get stuff. Like, you know how, like, some news stations, like, just report, like, murder and rape and just the most heinous of crimes, and, like, children dying just because it gets them a lot of ratings? It'd be like that. But I digress, and a lot of the characters are really fun. They have, like, characters that they never made the movies on, and, like, Magic. Like, no one knows who Magic is, and that's Magic with a K instead of a C. So it's like, No. How do you spell Magic? Oh my gosh. This is how you can tell I'm dumb as shit. I can't spell magic off the top of my head, or spell any word. But yeah, it's Magic with a K, not a C. I want to change weapons. War crimes. There's what's it called? I like Marvel Assault 2 because I feel like they have a really good way of a good spread of characters too. Besides the Magic I just mentioned, they also have like the Punisher, Doctor Strange, Loki. Like, I highly recommend just looking up like the game if you like Overwatch or Marvel. It's just something that I've just been thinking about recently. I'm definitely going to be playing it on stream whenever that game comes out. Obviously, I'm going to be bad at it. I'm not the world's greatest gamer. Unfortunately, if I was the world's greatest gamer, like, I was just absolutely unstoppable. Like, I was just Shaq of gaming. I don't know what I'd do. I feel like I'd just be making a lot of money. But that isn't necessarily true if you're good at something, you know? But it is whatever. I feel like I'm running out of words to say. It has been an hour and a half. Hour 20 if you subtract the first 10 minutes of nothing. You play on PlayStation? No, I'm sorry. I play on PC. But thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Even if you are just stopping by just to see what I play on, if you wanted to drop in. And I do appreciate you wanted to come and play. But if you're not gonna stay and play or stay to watch, that's okay too. I highly recommend jumping on because it's meat week. So there's events happening constantly, so it's not as boring. Just chilling. That's okay too. I know I like to put on streams sometimes and just have people talk in the background when I'm just doing work, doing homework, or just cleaning. You know, it's like turning on the radio. God, I love radio. Radio is one of those things that I feel like a lot of people don't listen to. Just watching. What was I saying? Oh yeah, radio is one of those things that I feel like people don't listen to anymore. Oh, you already did all your weekly stuff? That's hot. Especially when you get all your weeklies done within the first, like, day. It's so nice because it's like getting work done early. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, I'm just stretching in my chair. Classically on Pip-Boy is always amazing while fighting. Ooh. That's what I did, LOL. I like spamming bats a lot because I don't like aiming. But I also like the heavy gunner build, so I can't be on my Pip-Boy the entire fight, which makes it a little sad. Might change to a rifle build in the future. But before I lost my train of thought, I like listening to the radio. The radio, like, in real life, like, not just like when you're in the car and the radio's on. Like, if there's nothing like on YouTube, I like to turn on the radio, and the talk shows are some of the best. And if you find the crazy people doing talk shows, it's even better. Cremator is a one-shot most everything. It is. I've been using it nonstop. I literally just swapped off of it just to give it a break. It's too ammo efficient. But one of the craziest things I've heard on the radio was, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I think it was like AM radio. And this lady called in about a gorilla that escaped the zoo that might be an alien. And how it broke into her house and robbed her. Oh, okay, I thought you meant Pip-Boy. No, I meant like real radio. I mean, like, the Pip-Boy radio is awesome. I can't have it on, though, because YouTube loves to strike me up with all this copyright bull. It seems like you want to marry that damn cremator. I do, honestly. It burns all my enemies instantly. But back to the topic of crazy people on the radio, yeah. Absolutely, like, when you turn on these late night talk shows on the radio, ex-boyfriend robbed her, LOL. I said a gorilla, not ex-boyfriend. Oh man. There was another caller, and then they got into a rant about all these smacked out drug addicts calling the police about their drugs being stolen by another drug addict. Which is really weird, but honestly, it's something that happens more often between drug addicts and drug dealers, to where they call the police because somebody stole their illegal drugs. Which is the funniest thing. Like, I think I fell out of my chair laughing first time I heard that. I think the latest video I saw, it's like these two smacked out, like, basically think of just like GTA prostitutes smacked out of their mind talking to a police officer. They'd be like, yeah, they took our drugs. And the police officer's like, all right, let me get this right. You were doing drugs, you were high on drugs, your drugs got stolen, and you decide to call the police to come show up to help you get the drugs back. And they were like, yeah. Oh yeah, there was this one radio station where someone murdered, hopped in saying some crazy stuff. Honestly, I'm not sure if you're making that up or if that's completely real, but I kind of believe that because people are that kind of stupid. Oh, I saw that OT. That was so funny. Oh, I saw that. It was so funny. All right. It's okay. I fat fingered the T's too. The I's right next to the O. The amount of times it takes me to type something is criminal. Like, I have all my teachers looking at me like, do you even know how to spell at this point? And I'm just like, I'm just stupid as hell. And we have spell correct for a reason. We're spell check. It's spell check, not spell correct. I also need to get more fusion cores because I am burning through my fusion cores spamming the VATS. Which is unfortunate. Down to 22 fusion cores. 23 if you count the one that's in my armor. Or the one, or the one with the guy who has a joint on his ear while talking to the cops. I haven't seen that one, but that one I'm sure is hilarious. I love criminals who call the cops and they're like clearly like committing a crime. You're level 609, don't you have like damn 50 to 100 fusion cores? I did. I used to have 80 and then I just stopped collecting them. And then I just kind of swapped on rotating. So for the past like ever, I've just been rotating between like 20 or 30 fusion cores. And then I just go out and I collect some extra fusion cores, recharge those, and I'm just been set on fusion cores, and I get them from events too, and I just pop them in the recharger. Also, I don't like having 100 fusion cores because it's heavy. Having 100 fusion cores is so much of your carry weight in your stash. It's obscene how heavy it is. Alright, so I fast traveled over here. I think there's a fusion generator over here. I can pop a quick core out of too. There is, but there's no core. But yeah, like 300 pounds is a lot. I have an unyielding build. You are so lucky you have an unyielding build. All I get is bolstering. Wish 76 would make an entire new map. Like the same size with the new quests that you can travel to. I mean, like, it's been 6 years and they're finally giving us the map expansion. Like, thank you, Jesus. They're finally giving us... Actually, it's not Jesus, it's Bethesda and Todd Howard. Not expeditions. I hate the expeditions. Yeah. At first, I was like all for the expeditions. I'm like, hey, you know, I can compromise. But honestly, expeditions, like, I did them once. I hated them. They're not fun at all. Expeditions are pain. No fusion cores here. No here. Yeah, and I have a full Secret Service unyielding. I just get really unlucky when rolling. Like, I should have a full bolstering set or unyielding set, but I don't. I only have like half my piece bolstering. The map is expansion's small though. It's at the bottom of the map. It really is, but you know what? I'm gonna take what I can get. 1 square area is so lame. Yeah, I agree. It should be bigger. But I'm going to take what I can get. Also, 76 is making its comeback because of the Fallout TV show and the fact that they've been adding stuff over a very long period of time. Honestly, I'm just happy there's new players coming to 76. Oh yeah, I'm going to be there day 1 when the map expansion comes out. It's already in the playtest servers too, so like I could go over... Oh, yes, a fusion core. But yeah, as soon as that comes out, I am going nuts in the new area on a live stream. Took me 2 weeks to roll a full unyielding, grinded my ass off. I wish it had took me 2 weeks. I grinded for like 2 weeks, didn't get it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it when I get it. That has been my attitude with this game, summed up, trying to get loot. Like, I'm gonna get the loot when I get the loot. Which reminds me, I need to re-roll my other cremator, because I have my other one cremator, it's bloodied, but I want to get one with a bloodied, and then bonus damage while aiming down sights. Here we go, the medical cremator. I gotta make sure I'm a high enough level and have a good build before it comes out. That's true too, but 76 is nice. They tone down levels for stuff, so you don't have to be high level. And hey, I'm heading out, man. Subbed and leaving a like. See ya. Thank you so much for the sub and likes. Honestly, I didn't ask for it, but thank you so much. That helps a lot. I hope you stop by again, even if it is for a short time like this. I appreciate you for stopping by and chatting. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Alright, so let me modify. I'm going to see if I can get the God roll. Alright, medical cremator. Troubleshooting. No, I will. Alright. Alright, we got Zealot. Thank you so much again for stopping by. Mutant cremator? No. Berserkers? No. Juggernauts? No. Quad cremator? That's wacky, but no. Instigator. Target full health plus 100% damage. I mean, like, that would be good if I had, like... no. Just having that... Maybe a Furious Cremator would be better, because with the multi-hit... Alright, Instigating Cremator, toss that back in the box. And I gotta go scrap all this legendary stuff. All this legendary gear weighing me down. Mid cremator rolls. Yeah. But that's the process of getting good weapons. You know, that's how I got my 2-shot explosive 50 cal. My favorite weapon. Now, the God roll for the cremator, for me, because I'm a bloody build, would be a bloodied 25% damage while aiming, and then lightweight, because if it's lightweight, it's gonna weigh like less than a pound, and I can have it on me at all times. Alright, armor, union. Also, because you're only level 34, boy, this is good. You're gonna just cruise up in levels. Like, all you have to do is hit up a radiation rumble, tag a bunch of enemies, and you're just gonna cruise. And if you do the plot lines too, you're just gonna zoom up in levels. Moonshine Jamboree, that's 3 levels too. Literally go to Moonshine Jamboree right now. If you're still in my game. You're literally about to go up 2 levels.
Oh, hello there. Are you here to make some moonshine?
I don't know why I'm questioning you if you're still in my game. I can literally see that you're still in my game. Your name's literally right there in my public team. This guy is in the full new drip. I don't know if I want to change my power armor skin, because I really like my Blackbird with my communist helmet. I'm not a communist or anything, but the helmet for the communist just looks so damn good with the triple eyeballs. I like show you the front of it? No, I can't. Oh, but Prime Cuts is happening too. Oh, this is a tragedy. Prime Cuts is happening. And Moonshine Jamboree. One's great for XP and one's great for the event.
Well, I think
Oh, there you are.
to get this
Yeah, you don't have marsupial, so you can't jump up high, so I say just try your best. Shoot everything once before it dies, and then just soak up as much XP as you can.
with that sizable salamander.
How I zoomed up in levels when I was low. And no one will mind you doing it too. That's how XP is calculated, is just if you get a hit,
You don't see I
no matter how small it is, you get credit.
not every day.
Someone is popping lunch boxes and I love them. I'm gonna get a fire. And I just fell inside the building. I'm gonna jump out of my power armor. Just so I can use my Secret Service jetpack.
Well done! You found the tub! I can't say that for many of the moonshiners who
Stupid
come
anglers.
here.
So freaking
Filling it with
annoying.
venom now. Your mother would be proud. They all look so slimy and useless for anything other than moonshine.
I like the cremator because even if I'm not in my power armor, I'm not gonna get like a big accuracy debuff like I would with the other heavy weapons. Because there's the stabilizer perk when you're in power armor, and it gives you It helps when firing heavy weapons so much. Especially
Stills are not good for making
Aw.
moonshine. Need I say more?
okay. I guess I will. I guess I will forget that you said smashing baddies in your car. You come to the stream and this is the first thing you say. No, no, no. Now he has to mention Goku. It's not the same if you don't mention Goku at least once now.
They all look so slimy and useless for anything other than moonshine.
I love Moonshiner Ned. Moonshiner Ned just brings this event up. Ugh. He raises this whole event for me to a whole new level. Why are you bombing the people from the air? Because they're not in the air, and I am. What other reasons do I need to just drop these fat bombs? Wouldn't you drop fat bombs from the air if you had the power? Where are the rest of these golfers? I feel like this event's been dragging on forever. Don't let Japan hear you say that. Ooh. Maybe I want them to hear. Maybe I want them to come for me. You should, spirit bomb everyone. You know what? I think I should. Let me go to my spirit bomb nuclear silo, and I'm gonna go drop a spirit bomb. Oh, I almost just broke my legs on the way down. Jump on in.
I can't believe my eyes.
Now I dance, the Mothman.
I would cry at a
I shake my ass for the great and mighty and powerful Mothman.
jamboree.
Loot it all. Loot it all up. Terrorist to national threat. Nah, it's not a national threat if I drop a bomb in a video game. Now, to all the people in the video game, I am 100% a threat that just should be shot on sight. No questions asked. Look at this stupid fog crawler. Crawling around in the woods. Gonna cook him alive with a few fireballs. What are you doing wiggling at me? Put down my camp. Or my tent. Bro, who has a whole ass Hulkbuster equipped? It's power armor. It's coming to Fortnite with the Fallout collab. So in Fortnite, you're gonna be having a whole ass Hulkbuster power armor too. Isn't that exciting? Everybody loves Fortnite. Everyone loves Fortnite. I can't think of a single human being who doesn't love Fortnite. It's literally the greatest game ever made. Alright, Gulper innards, sell. Actually, it's Power Armor. I need to sell off some of this crap. Oh, I don't actually have any I don't actually have any extra crap to sell. I already don't play Fortnite, but after the chair game and never touching it again. The chair game was a whole new level of brain melting, brain rotting goodness. Next time I play Fortnite, though, it's gonna be Battle Royale. It's not gonna be creative chair mode. God, sitting in all those chairs. There is one thing that Fortnite does that's really nice, and they've been fucking it up lately, is when they do live events, they let everybody join and actually watch, but they've been doing like these actual like live events that happen in like the middle of the day on a weekday. Oh, the chair game is top 3 brain rots. Felt like I tanked an Infinite Void after that stream. Honestly, I feel the same. But Fortnite live events are stupid as hell now, because before it'd be like, alright, this is the date and time on a Friday where everyone can watch the event, to now all the like major plot points that are happening in Fortnite in the past like few months are happening on like a random Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon at like 1 o'clock. And me and my friend were like, why is Fortnite having all this major stuff happen in game on like a random Tuesday at 2 p.m. when nobody's playing Fortnite, when everyone's out living their lives? Like, there is no point in doing that at all. Like, there's these code monkeys absolutely, and these people who are making these models and animations absolutely just going crazy and pouring their heart into this stuff, and then nobody sees this. The only people who see this are the people recording and making Fortnite content every day of the year. Fortnite's main goal is to make every fictional character that guy from Fortnite. That guy from Fortnite is literally my favorite thing to say to my friends when we're walking around and we see something. I don't say it every time, because that would just be super annoying. But every so often, you know, every other month, I'm just like, hey, that's the guy from Fortnite. Or I'll be like, hey, I can't believe Fortnite made an entire movie compilation, not compilation, entire movie plot called Infinity Wars. Or like, I like to give Fortnite the credit for making Captain America sometimes. Or like other characters they clearly don't own. So I'll just be talking to my friends and I'm like, remember when Fortnite made up Jack Skellington and then Tim Burton took it to make Nightmare Before Christmas? That was wild. And then they'll look at me like I have 3 heads and I'm a crazy person. That guy from Fortnite might be the most NPC thing you can say. No, actually, the most NPC thing I think I've ever said actually happened today when I was recording some stuff for the channel. And I was struggling on a boss, and every time he hit me with the same move, I'd say the same thing. I didn't realize it till like 30 minutes into recording, to where I'm like, wow, I'm literally an NPC. I am literally redoing dialogue while fighting this boss and dying multiple times. If I hear anyone say that guy from Fortnite, and I'm not with it, you're gonna slay. Wait, let me get this full. Alright, if I hear anyone say that guy from Fortnite, and it's not, I'm slapping you dirty. No. There's so many guys from Fortnite. You know, there's so many. I was about to say, like, are the Ninja Turtles in Fortnite? And then I remember they are in Fortnite. God, Fortnite literally just sucks up IPs. You know who I want to be added to Fortnite at some point is Harry Potter or Dr. Phil. Goku is the guy from Fortnite. He is the guy from Fortnite. But or like Taylor Swift. I'm just saying, imagine there's a Fortnite group and then Dr. Phil and Taylor Swift jump out of a bush and blow your head smooth. They just blow your head right off your shoulders with a shotgun. Taylor Swift and Dr. Phil. And then Eminem and Goku come out of another bush and kill Dr. Phil and Taylor Swift. Like, these sentences aren't funny to you, then I don't know what is funny.
You can head to the first uplink. We got connection from the signal repeater.
Oh, there's the meat cookout. I gotta get out of here. Come on, I gotta get there. There he goes. There he goes. I'm trying to understand the concept of there he goes. I'm assuming it's probably with Dr. Phil and Taylor Swift on a Fortnite duos. I told that to one of my friends and he said that was so dystopian, and I asked him if he even knew what that meant, because I don't even know what that means. Raw imagining playing Fortnite and you get jumped by Goku and a Ninja Turtle. You don't have to imagine. It happens. It actually happened with one of the games I played, and it was great. One of the greatest games I ever played, got jumped by Goku and a Ninja Turtle and blew both their brains off. Off? No, ow. The last emoji was a missile. Oh. How do I turn this one? Wait. There we go. I am one with the spit of meat. I turn the meats. I am one with the meats. I am the meats. Can you feel your brains coming out of your ears yet? Is your brain melting from meat week? All this protein. There he goes with Goku. Oh. Ooh, I got the plan for a meat tenderizer. Am I stuck? I may be stuck in this contraption. I was stuck. Honestly, the streams aren't the same without him mentioning Goku at least once. If he doesn't mention Goku at least once, I'm gonna be disappointed. Remove marker. Join that event. The fact that you can get jumped by the most random collaboration of characters in Fortnite is getting crazy. It really is, especially with anime characters. Like, I'm trying to think of something crazy. So Lady Gaga and then Levi from Attack on Titan jumping you. The tenderizer is so damn big. Yeah, I saw someone running around with the tenderizer earlier. It is a large weapon. Plan for meat tenderizer. Learn. I know there's gonna add Skibidi Toilet to Fortnite soon. If they add Skibidi Toilet to Fortnite, I'm literally gonna hunt down whoever brought that into existence. Need to get back in my power armor. Go back in. I don't know what Skibidi Toilet is besides the word Skibidi Toilet, and I never want to know any more than that. The words. Deku and a TV man pulling up on you would go hard. God, I forgot Deku was in Fortnite too. You know what I hate? The fact that I can't open up like any social media without anybody posting My Hero spoilers. Like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero fan base is so spoiler. Like all they do is just spoil everything. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't watch or read, so I don't care. My Hero, I am forced to read everything, so I'm not spoiled. Absolutely horrendous. The next season, you're gonna get jumped by a dude in a T60 power armor and Zeus, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. God, I can only hope so. I didn't play much of the, what's it called? The Olympus season in Fortnite. I got most of my Legos? No, most of my levels through the Lego game mode, through just AFKing the Lego game mode. Unconventional sitting around 800 people right now. That game is dead. You gotta let that game go. That game's not making a comeback at all until they remake it. Do a flip, bro. You won't. I'll do it right now and break my neck. I will break my neck right now on stream. You ready for this? I chickened out. I couldn't do it. I was scared. They just need to add Goku. You know, Goku could do backflips. I despise Deku. A lot of people do. Actually, I don't despise Deku. I despise all the My Hero fans. If the My Hero fans act like normal people, no problem. I need to shoot some more wild animals. What was I thinking about before? I totally lost my train of thought. This is one of the many reasons why I hate anime. Yeah, some of the fans are gross. But that's with anything, you know? There's some sports events, like... You can say the same about anything, like, people who like sports. They're all like, you'd be like, oh man, they're all alcoholics. Like, they suck. That's why I don't like sports. Now I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Shigaraki killing All For One is a Disney Awe ending. I don't know why you even putting something that could possibly happen as a spoiler, but I'm gonna be 100% with you. It is a superhero story, and if you don't think the hero's gonna win at the end, then you're absolutely delusional. Like, it is literally a Japanese superhero comic book not based off of, but inspired by Marvel superhero comics. Or Marvel Comics. And if you don't think the superheroes are going to win at the end of the story, you are absolutely delusional. So much of My Hero can be boiled down to really obvious if you think about it for more than 5 seconds. Along with every other superhero movie ever. But they're still enjoyable. And I still enjoy watching them. Running out of fuel. Running out of bullets. Look, I want to see one movie where the villain wins and, like, there's no more movies. The hero's lost. Well, I mean, like, there was Infinity Wars, and then for a full year, Thanos won until Endgame came out. Blue Lock has it right now because they lose, and for the main character, you don't know who's gonna win. I don't know why people like Blue Lock. It's literally an anime about soccer, and it's like weird, and I have no intention of watching it. And it's just weird to me. But I'm with you. I do want to see one to where the heroes just fail. I'm all about that zero plot armor shenanigans. Challenges, dailies, kill humans. Scrap silver, kill humans. Triple Mirelurks. Definitely my favorite manga. Blue Lock? Alright, I might actually have to attempt to read Blue Lock. I said attempt, alright? I'm all for trying new things. I will watch and read anything if it's recommended to me. Unless if it's just like borderline pornographic. Then I'm just like, no, that's just weird. There's a reason why Blue Lock outsold One Piece in manga in 2023. That's crazy if they outsold in that year. You know what's wild to me? Like, in Japan, like, One Piece is such an absolute unstoppable, like, source of media. Like, there's not words to describe how unstoppable One Piece is in Japan. Like, it's household name, and there's everybody, every man, woman, child of every age reading it. And it blows my mind. They sold the most manga that year. Yeah, I get that. They 100% definitely could outsell One Piece in like one of the business years. But like in overall, like I feel like I know One Piece definitely has a few world records for selling most stuff. But there's most like anime and manga too in Japan. They're just like it's really big over there. Like how we have Marvel Comics and DC. I need DC Comics to make actually good movies, please. At some point. Boy, this is good. What is some of your favorite movies and stuff? Because I know you don't like anime. I'm not sure how you feel about superheroes. Unless you're a horror movie fan. I'm gonna check out White Spring, kill some ghouls. The U20 match is on par with the Cinema Ant arc. Or the Chimera Ant arc. The U20 match? What is the U20? I used to watch every single Marvel movie. Now I don't. I think that's everybody. I used to watch them all too. And now I don't. Because now they're just making stories that are like either woke or I don't care about. And I don't feel like being woke was the problem. I feel like being woke is a problem when you betray the character. Like, when I mean like betray, like there's obviously like things Spider-Man would do or wouldn't do, or like other such characters. And if you have them do something else because you're making it more woke, then I'm just like, that's not what the character would do in that situation. Alright. Goodbye, ghouls. Killed in nuclear fire. Purged in holy flames. Let me get the... Where's my holy fire? There it is. Oh, his head popped up. I can't really do anything because my ankle's fractured. Aw, oh, damn. Too bad. An Ordinary season just finished up. There's no way. Is the season over on Ordinary? And that sucks, your ankle's busted. Take all the fuel. I swear though, if the Unordinary webtoon stopped early, I'm literally gonna cry because they stopped at like such a climax. Like, I'm actually gonna be legitimately depressed. Because so many of the things that I've been reading have just been going on break, like, constantly. And then I have to find new things to read. You know what I wish? I wish there was a website that I didn't have to pay for, to where I can just read just, like, fantasy books and novels. The last episode says season finale. Alright, so we're not on the last episode yet. It could be like this next upcoming, alright, chapter. Thank God. I was about to say, I'm like, if they're gonna put all the characters in such a tight predicament in that story, and then just leave it on, just like at that climax, I'm literally gonna have to hunt the person down. I'm not actually, but like, figure of speech. Backtracking a little bit to the busted ankle. I know I had my arm in a full arm cast, and being in like any like restrictive like cast or software, what I mean by software, like the soft cast, like it's like a Velcro and it's got like a metal bar in it, just absolutely sucks. Like, I never had it on my legs before, thank God. Just having like the boot on. I've seen people with the boot. The boot does not look fun to wear when you have busted ankles, toes, feet bones. Just having any broken leg part is just kind of annoying. It's just quality of life goes down so fast. Alright, select ammo. I want 5mm rounds. How much does this weigh? It shouldn't weigh the full amount, should it? Yeah, it only weighs 2 pounds. Meat cleavers. Drop those. Imagine having your family jewels busted. No! Why would you type that? Why would you put that out there? laying that evil out in the chat like that. But if you had your balls busted, you'd definitely be on like testosterone patches or pills for the rest of your life.
This is Dane Rogers with an automated alert.
You would be so messed up.
Creature has been sighted in the vicinity of the Sons of Dane compound. This thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker. It's killed some of our best guys. Baldy says the loud music is what's pissing it off. So we can make a ruckus to brought here and set up an ambush. Any good hunters out there want to stop by and help us kill the Night Stalker tonight? You'll be rewarded in all the beer and partying you can handle.
Maybe that's why Chris from Mr. Beast switched genders. You thinking he got one of his testicles busted open and then he was just like, you know what, I'm a woman now. I could see it. But then again, that's a whole different, like, chemical exchange that's just very extreme. Well, look at you over there playing your little instrument. What are you playing? Oh, you're playing the steel guitar. Good choice, good choice. These ghouls just keep walking in this doorway, getting toasted like marshmallows. You know, I never really tried out the Holy Fire because it never fit into my build, but the Holy Fire is totally worth all the hype it gets. Goku slams Superman, movie Superman. Yeah, I could see movie Superman. The flame looks like I'm taking some serious mushrooms. It is a blue flame. That's the... I don't know. I know this is an event weapon you get from doing one of the live events in the game. It's called the Holy Flamer. Normally the flame's red, but Bethesda was like, hey, it's the Holy Flamer. It's blue fire. And you know what? I just love purging all these genetically inferior creatures. Because ghouls are just people who got little... Not little, they got majorly microwaved by all the radiation. Man, if I had a flamer that didn't suck, I would be... It should be white. If it was white, my retinas would be gone. My retinas would just be gone. Like, you ever be playing a game in a dark room and then the screen goes white? It's absolutely blinding. Like, I would be seeing spots. I really like One Violent Night because all the ghouls walk through this one door and come down this one flight of steps. So you can literally just camp here. You can sit here and just roast hot dogs and these enemies the entire time. It's borderline therapeutic. Oh, I gotta reload. Gotta pick up more ammo for the flamer. I'm running low, but lowish. I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let YouTube tag it before I shoot it. Alright, he's slightly messed up. Another job well done. Walk over here, scrap all that junk. Thumbs up. Give the hearts back. God, I love 76 players. They need to add a Kamehameha to Fallout. Watch, I'm going to do it right now. Kamehameha! Look, it's blue. It's energy. Come on, that's got to be it, right? It's practically the same exact thing. That Kamehameha would bust. Probably what happened when your nuts get busted. Oh. I don't know how to respond to that, honestly. I got scared for a second. I thought this guy had a legacy weapon. Like the classic, what's it called? Explosive Gatling plasma. I get flashbacks just thinking about that weapon. That weapon ruined so many events, it wasn't even funny. You say some of the weirdest stuff, casually. This isn't even the weirdest stuff that I say, I feel like. What's it called? I try to... What's the word? Bottle my weirdness into video format for entertainment purposes. I feel like that's really entertaining. Everyone else I talk to finds it very entertaining when I say some really out of pocket, really weird, wacky things. And it's really hard to talk and do this at the same time sometimes. I don't know why. I feel like I don't have enough processing power in my brain. But I also feel like it's one of those things to where if I just practice more, I'll be better at it. Yeah, no one from nowhere. You say some of the wildest stuff sometimes. I don't even know what I even said that was wild in the past 10 minutes, if I'm being honest. Yeah, he's definitely not talking about me. Oh, here's a weird thing I said the other day. I said the other day what would happen if we gave everybody one free kill. Like, imagine how nice everybody would be to each other. I mean, like, obviously the first year it would just be body bags, bodies dropping all around the world. But if everyone gets one free legal kill in their lifetime, think about how awesome that would be. Everyone would just be so polite to each other. There was 3 weird stuff you have said in this whole stream. I know the radio one's weird. What else did I say that was weird? Was that the one about the guy getting tased in public? I need more flamer fuel. Ooh, I need to put more that back in. 2 weeks of meat. 2 weeks of meat isn't that weird. I think that's catchy. Normally I like to chant meat week too, but I'm not doing that because I feel like that's too weird. Or maybe not weird enough. Maybe next time. Maybe next meat week stream, I'm chanting. I'm going full on, just brain rot meat week. Can I? No, I just used that. Grab the Nuka-Cola. I do have to empty all the meat out of my inventory, though. Purified water, Salisbury steak. 50 spoiled meat. 5 weeks of skivvy meat. No! No way he said that. No way. I never said 5 weeks of skivvy meat. What's it called? I am planning to put out, what's it called? Another FNAF video. I put out a FNAF video a really long time ago when I started my channel. But I don't think it's as good as the one I could make now. Just because when I did the old one, I topped out the mic a lot, so you didn't even get to hear me scream. That's another thing I gotta figure out. Sometimes I top out my mic a lot. Like, I have a noise gate so I don't blow out people's eardrums if I start screaming or get too loud. I hate when I'm listening to someone or, like, watching somebody and my eardrums get absolutely murdered because they don't have the proper settings on their equipment. You should live stream a horror game so we can see your honest reactions. My honest reactions gonna be me sitting there telling you how much I hate this. And then being jump scared. How many stim packs do I have? I have a lot of Rad-X. Radaway. Stack weight 31. That's too much. Drop. Honestly, if you think of a horror game you want me to play on stream, make a comment of it. Because whenever you make a comment, my channel pings, so I see every comment, no matter what. So if you're ever just like, if I'm not live streaming and you're just like walking around and you're like, you know what? I want to see him shit his pants on this game. 100% do that. But I have an important question for you, femboy or tomboys. Tomboys, femboys weird. And I'm pretty sure that's a guy. But 100% femboy. Not femboy, tomboy. I said the wrong thing. I don't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oh, so what's the type of so that's the type of person you are. Oh, no. Gay son or thought daughter. Gay son 100%. I can be so okay with a gay son. Thought daughter, she's coming back with a ton of STDs and maybe a child. No, no way. Never in 1,000 years. And my daughter's a hoe, she's out of here. Gay son, perfectly respectable. I think he would be a fine young gentleman. I love seeing the 30, not the 31, the level 1s come out of Vault 76. It just brings me a good feeling. I want to see if I have the next page. I do not have the next page. That is unfortunate. The Pine Barrens, Grass Roof. There's a lot of good stuff on this next page, too. The Jersey Devil Shooting Gallery. I don't think it gives you any stats, but it just kind of looks nice in your camp. But I can elaborate more on the gay son or thought daughter. I think I hit the hot points, but like, if you have a thought daughter, like, and if she gets a boyfriend, if she even settles down for a boyfriend, you have to meet most of those boyfriends, and they're probably all just gonna be stoner losers, you know, guy that owns a bike, just waste of oxygen human beings. Alright, so 92. I want to look at this power armor. I never really inspected this. It's cool, but not for me. Gay son, like, you can be gay, and that's okay, but you're not gonna get, like... If he's going crazy with it, though, if my gay son and his only personality is I'm gay, I'm literally gonna smack the shit out of him. Because I can't stand people who are gay, but like they don't have a personality beyond that. Like, I've met people and they're like, before they even give me their name, they're like, I'm like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm such and such, and they're like, hi, I'm gay, and I'm like, that's it. I can't stand that. Absolutely not. Gay's not a personality. It's just not. Drives me up the wall. And then, like, the next 10 topics out of their mouth are all about being gay and gay stuff. Never mind, you are a valid picking for femboys with 100% certainty. No? Oh, god damn it. I want a tomboy, not femboys. And my mind switched the two, and my body betrayed me, god damn it. No, that sounds wrong too. God damn it, I'm just digging myself into a deeper hole. I didn't even put this in here. Oh yeah, I put this in here because I thought, I just wanted to see how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna scrap that. What do I have new? I don't think I have anything new. When did I get a Hollywood floor light? You already said it, buddy. Not going back. God. Oh. I am... Well, I'm glad at least I'm not a super popular streamer, so there's not like 100 people that'll never let me forget this. There's only 2 people that'll never ever let me forget this. Safe and sound event, or I can go get more fuel. I'm gonna get more fuel. No, daily op. Daily ops are just a place you can go to commit genocide for more genocide ammo. Tomboys or normal women? These streams and conversations are mad fun. It depends what type of tomboy. If it's a tomboy with short hair and then like boy clothes, I can get on that. But if it's like tomboy with like a half-shaven head or like a full-shaven head, I can't get behind that. I just can't. Or if they have like a mohawk, I'm like, no. So I'm gonna go with normal women.
Come in. This is Dodge. I've lost contact with the uplink.
Like normal women wearing normal clothes.
Get that resolved. First step is to repair the signal repeater. Shouldn't be far. Get there now.
These streams and conversations are mad funny. Bro, bald women are, and then throw up emoji. Let me grab all that loot, but yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to find the right words.
Attack on hostile target.
I'm still trying to find these words. Well, I feel like there's a lot of appealing factors for tomboys too, besides normal woman. Wait, how normal woman are we talking about? Are we talking like normal woman, or are we talking like normal frat girl?
Your next target is the first uplink.
Date one of your family members, or date 2 furries? Oh god, how furry are they? Because there's an array of furry. We talking full fursuit? Oh, we talking fursuit and they're walking around with cat ears and tails. Because if they just have the fursuit and then they walk around as a normal human being most of the time, I can maybe put up with that. But if they're walking around and they got like tails attached to them, I can't stand that. Like at all. But then again, the other one's just incest. And that's just weird. Like, no one wants to commit incest. Incest is bad. Some people may say incest is wincest, but it's not. Full 100% acting like a dog. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. No, why would you damn me to this fate? And if they only have cat ears and a tail, then I would pick a furry. Acts like a dog, bro. No! Oh, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Acts like a dog. I just look over. I just see act like the dog. Full caps. Oh no 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 no. Oh no. This is actually really hard. I don't want to like go out on a date with a dog leash.
Watch your back. You just kicked a hornet's nest.
But then the other one's just family member. But then again, if it's just dating, if it stays on the level of just dating, maybe. Wait, I would date the two furries for 2 seconds and then break up with them. Yup, that's what I was literally about to say. I was on the line of, I'm gonna break up with them as soon as possible. Like, it'll be like, met on Tinder, first date. It was a nice first date. Second date, she breaks out the dog leash, and I'm like, no, I'm out. So I'm gonna go with the furries. If anyone even found out you dated your whole year, no, it's a whole year relationship. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with the furry. Honestly, because furries rule the world. And if you don't think the furries don't rule the world, then you just don't know. And also, I never want anyone to know, like, even if you dated your family member for a year and nothing happened, that doesn't sound good, no matter how you say it. Like, you can say you dated a furry, and everyone's gonna be like, how was that? But if you're like, I dated my cousin, everyone's gonna look at you and they'll be like, ew, you dated your cousin? Or your sister? That's just gross. You keep acting like, you can't keep adding these conditions. But smash and dash sounds kinda off. Alright, so my conclusive answer for the question, relationship with cousin or relationship with furries, I'm gonna choose the furry. Final answer. Now I'm gonna go back to committing genocide on these Colonels, Swifties. Swift Colonel Gutsies. You ever noticed how every Taylor Swift fan is just a cultist now? Like, they're all freaking crazy. Like, Taylor Swift is nice if she comes on the radio, like, I won't change the station. But, like, absolutely ludicrous. Those conditions are fair. None of you are getting out of any of these questions. Oh no. Wait, do you have more questions? You have more of these atrocities? These affronts to gods to ask? Would you rather get married to a female family member or date a male family member for 3 years? Oh god, that's a God is looking down on me right now and he is just nodding his head in disapproval. Oh my god. Alright, so let's break down. One way I am straight, which I am, but I'm also getting married to that family member, which is not okay, because the relationship has progressed to a very serious level. And the other one would imply I'm gay, and it's also incest.
Second uplink is
But it only lasts for 3 years, and there is no marriage. And implying that it's 3 years must be a very serious relationship. Oh god. Why would you ask me this? What kind of sick enjoyment are you getting out of these questions, honestly? Oh god. I'm still thinking. This is like vile. I can only imagine you sitting on the other side of the I don't know, monitor right now, or cell phone, or whatever you're watching me through, just laughing or giggling. Would you rather take a deer to Pound Town or a bear? Yeah, both of those are extremely gross. Yeah. I'm gonna say the bear, just because the bear can kill me after I'm done, just so I don't have to live. The deer is just gonna scamper off into the woods, and I'm just gonna feel gross after. These questions are vile. The bear got the gyat, but more stamina and wouldn't drain every last drop, but a deer is a safe option. God, I'm starting to think you might have the brain rot Aiden effects. I don't know anyone who uses gyat that much in normal conversation, or nonetheless types it out. Just gyat is just a, I don't know what it even is. Gyat. It sounds like such a, I don't know, it sounds like something that would come out of a Skibidi Toilet video. Ugh, you can't see my face right now, but it's a face of disgust. And I'm still thinking about the bear. God. Honestly, my only hope of taking a bear to Pound Town is it killing me immediately after. Would you rather smash a Skibidi Toilet or confess a family member at the... What is your obsession with family members? This is like the third question with family members. I'm starting to grow quite suspicious of you. Do you have some longing for a family member or something? Or you just keep going with the family members because you see my disgust with incest, like a normal person would. And how would you even smash a Skibidi Toilet? And by smash, if you mean with a bat, then yes. I would 100% take a baseball bat to a toilet. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna take confess to family member for smash Skibidi Toilet. Does not make sense.
time too. Some really
All right, now for your next question, it cannot include any family members or any themes of incest. The family members make it a lot harder to answer questions. Yeah, they do. But they all include family members for some reason. No family members, no. Would you rather date an 18-year-old or a 90-year-old for 1 year? Oh. Is a 90-year-old rich? Is she like a millionaire or is she just 90? Because, you know, obviously this is a no-brainer question because everyone would rather date the 18-year-old. If I pick any, I am a wait. If I pick any, I am a victim. Aw. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Yes, I did. I took a wrong turn. I gotta run around. This is where the spawn area is. I run down. Run around. The dead end again. It's the same dead end, isn't it? Yup. Wait, can I... Oh my god, I missed that little door frame. 90-year-old is rich. Alright.
We'll see if we can draw out their leader.
Right there.
I'm only dating her, right? I'm not doing anything weird. Anything God wouldn't alright, I think I'm gonna have to go with the 18-year-old, honestly. 90-year-old is just so gross. Like, you ever see a 90-year-old? Like, sometimes their eyelids stick to their eyes, and that's just not right. Oh. You ever see someone's eyelids get stuck to their eyes? They, like, go inside out, and it's like, it's disgusting.
Well, hell, you found yourself a priority target, team. Do Appalachia a favor and kill it quick.
Ooh, look at this bot. This bot looks cool.
Mission accomplished, team. These uplinks are invaluable to understanding hostile activity in the region. Till next time, dodge out.
Alright. Daily op complete. What other bad things would it be included? But I feel like also dating the 18-year-old would suck because she's 18. I don't know. Actually, why would dating an 18-year-old suck? Would you rather receive a good gawk, wait, a gawk, or 9,000 from Kirby and Yoshi, or release in Lightning McQueen's exhaust pipe 10 minutes consecutively? Wait, 10 times consecutively.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
What is this question?
Thank you for your cooperation.
My god. Who hurt you? Who, honestly, who hurts you? And why Lightning McQueen? Dude's just trying to win the Piston Cup, and then I'm having sexual relations with a Piston Cup winning race car? All right, I'm for the sake of this question, I'm gonna say Lightning McQueen because Yoshi and Kirby would eat me alive. I would just die. I couldn't think of anyone else. I couldn't think of anyone else besides Lightning McQueen. Oh my god! All right, yeah, Lightning McQueen. I'm sticking with the answer. Kirby would kill me, and Yoshi would too. When are you gonna end the stream? It's gonna be soon. Definitely after this meat week, I think. Oh my god. I think the whole time, what the fuck is this question? I was playing and not looking, but now I really ask myself, what the fuck? Yeah, this is a weird stream. But thank you for joining and chatting away too. I appreciate anyone who joins and chats. Even if you come every time or even drop for a minute, I appreciate you dropping by.
What is meat cooking? There's no meat to cook. Think about it.
Would you rather smash Yoshi or BBL Drake? Goku, I guess? Come on, I want to spin. Spin, yes. Spin to me. Here we go. A nice calming cookout. Hello. Hello. Do you have any messed up questions you want to bend my mind with? Apparently, that's all they are doing right now. Goku's gonna go Super Saiyan and release. And God! Is that, can you even type that? Is that even allowed on YouTube to be typed? God damn. That's borderline pornographic. God. Oh. Oh my god. I'm sorry you're subject to seeing this depravity. Oh man, just... This is a strange stream. This stream went from me just talking about just like normal things and weird stuff and people being tased to just incest questions. Am a normal person, I swear. A normal person too, I swear also. I'll think of more questions next stream. Please do. God dang it, I'm bugged out, I can't move. Can I fast travel or am I overweight? Oh no, I'm over encumbered and I can't move. Wait, I got this. Alright, so I gotta go main menu. Social. Join. That's a big brain right there. Would you rather get a domain expansion or a BBL? I don't even know what a BBL is. I'm trying to think of what BBL could be in anime terms. Unless if it's some weird sex thing. In which case, if it's some weird ass sex thing, I'd rather have the domain expansion. Having actual superpowers sound pretty awesome. Let me find that. Or somebody else joined that public team the moment I left it. That's unfortunate. It's basically when you get surgery to get your butt bigger. Who would want that? I mean, like, I know the people who would want that, and it's women, but, like, why would I want my butt to be bigger? Who would just... Oh my gosh, some females. Yeah, I get females, but, like... I gotta drop weight. Weight. All right. Do I do the cranberry bog or do I just end the stream here? I am going to end the stream here because it is getting very late. So thank you to everybody who's dropped by. Thank you, Aiden Effects, and Boy This Is Good. You guys have been here the longest. You guys, honestly, I would not have streamed this long if you guys were not here keeping stuff going. The Duolingo bird got BBL on the official channel. I don't even know what to make of that sentence, I'm gonna be honest. So thank you everybody for joining me. It really means the world to me. Like, you may think that's just like some crap I'm saying, but honestly, I've had streams where I've streamed for 3 hours, absolutely nobody stops by, and it's just me talking to a wall and just playing a game by myself. So thank you so much for dropping by, and if you enjoyed your time here, please drop a like and subscribing. I'm pretty sure would help you know next time I am streaming. I stream every day, 3 p.m. or after 3 p.m. There will be no streams like early morning or like at midnight, so you don't have to worry about that. And I drop a video every day, and you can watch all the past streams on the channel. Thank you so much. Can I call you Slime Inc? You can. It'd be weird though. No one will know that that was just like a unconventional Roblox content thing that I did. Have a good day. Thank you so much for dropping by. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and thank you all for coming by, and leave me comments of anything you want me to do. Please, anything good or bad. After the stream, during the stream, any of my videos, I see it all and respond to it all. Thank you so much, and goodbye.